I was raised to be an independent woman, not the victim of anything. I'm opposed to any policy that would deny our country any human being access to public safety, public education, or public health, period. There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate into her public schools, and she was bused to school every day. That little girl was me. I believe that a child going without an education is a crime. My parents met when they were graduate students at UC Berkeley in the 1960s. They were both active in the civil rights movement. We're talking about in the Proposition 8 case fundamental rights, and civil rights. I offer no apology for the position I took in Prop. 8. I have loved to cook since I was a child in my mother's kitchen. If I don't have time to cook, I'll just read a cookbook. My mother cooked like a scientist. She had a giant Chinese-style cleaver that she chopped with, and a cupboard full of spices. If we do not lift up women and families, everyone will fall short. I strongly believe that for serious and violent criminals, we must absolutely hold them accountable for their crimes and send them to prison. I'm one of the luckiest people on earth. A family shares hardships and connected history. To be smart about crime, we should not be in a position of constantly reacting to crime after it happens. We should be looking at preventing crime before it happens. I believe in that old adage that as goes California, so goes the country. Everybody will make mistakes, and for some, that mistake will rise to the level of being a crime. As a young prosecutor right out of law school at the Alameda County DA's office that Earl Warren once led, I started my work. Sexism is real in this country. I just think it's so important not to take yourself too seriously. I understood that with the swipe of my pen as a prosecutor, I would have the decision in my pen to make a decision about someone's life. These days, children can text on their cell phones all night long, and no one else is seeing that phone. You don't know who is calling that child. The American dream belongs to all of us. My mother had a saying, "Kamala, you may be the first to do many things, but make sure you're not the last." You have to see and smell and feel the circumstances of people to really understand them. I think I have every piece of music Bob Marley ever made. History has proven that each generation of Howard graduates will forge the way forward for our country and our world. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Best Quotes YouTube channel.